We can build a new social contract.
In moral and political philosophy, the social contract is a theory or model that originated during the Age of Enlightenment and usually concerns the legitimacy of the authority of the state over the individual.
I wanted the dust to settle a little bit before talking about the Capitol building. Seems to have some. But what's going on right now? There's 15,000 troops that just deployed in Washington, D.C. And that's like a war level deployment. So, and they're doing this a week ahead of time, a week ahead of what they originally were going to do. They say that they're doing this for the inauguration. And first of all, I can't see how 15,000 troops could ever be needed unless there's going to be a full-on invasion. Second of all, why are they there? Why are they there early? They've already wrapped the Capitol in a riot fence, basically scale resistant. You know, it's hard to climb over fencing that is really heavy duty, so you can't knock it over easily. And they're already manning the fence. So what does that mean? What are their intentions? What's going on here?
What in the hell is going on here? So, they're all sleeping on the floor with the lights on, spooning, in the Capitol building. If this isn't theater, I don't know what is. What the fuck is this? What are they trying to prove?
What are the 15,000 troops about? What are they planning on? This is not just for Inauguration Day. Come on, 15,000 troops and a riot fence around the Capitol building? My thought is, when Trump quite arguably incited riots at the Capitol building, I think that that was all part of a play. Now, I know that part of it is. I know that part of that crowd were provocateurs. I feel like many of them were, like dozens or 100 or more, were not there organically, let's say. And so that being said, all the violence at the Capitol, well, I don't know how much of that was just those guys. And I don't know how much Trump knew about what was happening ahead of time. Because somebody very high up knew what was going to happen ahead of time. I have video of these guys talking, and one of them said that they're going into the Capitol.
We're probably going to go to jail. They're terrorists! Tomorrow, we need to go into the Capitol. Into the Capitol. Into the Capitol. Into the Capitol. Peacefully. Fed. Peacefully. We are freedom. We are peaceful.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what it's about. It's not about hurting people.
You're gonna storm the Capitol? You're fucking retard. You're fucking retard. You're not gonna storm the Capitol. You're not gonna do shit, Boomer. Fuck you, Boomer. You're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna storm the Capitol. You're not gonna do anything. Your generation didn't do anything except leave us a lot of debt. You haven't done anything for us. You're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna storm the Capitol. You're not gonna do anything. I got bear mass. What the fuck are you gonna do?
What have you done?
You just got bear mass. Yeah, a lot more than you have. You're just talking out of your ass. You're just fucking talking, dude.
That's it.
Keep talking.
And I don't think that that's a coincidence, because the guys that got into arguing, it just looked so theatrical that it's not really very believable. If Trump was in on it, then it's a much bigger plan. And it was used to strip all kinds of liberties. Censorship and shutting down the platforms, shutting down Parler, and did something to Gab D-Live took a hit too. They were offline for a while. People got kicked off of Facebook left and right, or I should say, not only Facebook, especially YouTube. Videos got banned, but people got kicked off full on off of Twitter too. It was just kind of a online freedom Armageddon. So that was perhaps the primary reason for the whole Capitol thing, to strip us of these rights, free speech, dissent, to strip us of, to demonize conspiracy theorists as well, to bunch us in with the far right. For those who are independent journalists, we're all just conspiracy theorists. So with all of those in place, well, we can't say anything about anything our government does, or whatever it is that YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter say that we can't talk about. And that's the public square. So that stuff got stripped, but there's something coming with these 15,000 troops. Something big, and it might be the big blackout in the whole nation. There's a possible plan to cause a large outage, power outage, an internet outage, or one or the other, either through a cyber attack or, God forbid, an EMP pulse attack, basically a nuclear weapon in the sky that shoots a big electromagnetic pulse down to hit all the power lines and everything, and basically blow everything up in its path that is electronic. I really hope that that's not the case. But whatever it is, they probably will blame it on Iran. They've already ratcheted up the rhetoric, and they're already talking shit about Al-Qaeda this and that in Iran. Yeah, Iran helped us fight ISIS. Remember? Oh no, wait. You killed the guy in Iran who was heading that up, Soleimani. These guys, man. Anyway, stay prepared as you can. Take care.
Controversy, 'cause it feels so